Welcome to the Weather Blender blog for June 1st, 2010. Hi everybody, Spencer Atkins here with you. Want to check out the sky here because I think it's going to be highly representative of the kind of thing we're going to see for several days. And here's kind of a roll cloud type of a structure here. Can you see that? Look at this beautiful arc right there on this cell. I mean, that's fantastic. That's some cooler air that's diving out of that storm and pressing out, and you see some rain out there in the background. But that's just beautiful. That's something that's pretty common out of a cell this time of year as the cell is moving by. And we'll probably get a cool breeze out of that after that rain goes by. But you can see that, maybe you can see the bridge out here in the distance. Right there you go. That's the Robert C. Byrd Bridge in Huntington, and looks like some rain just on the other side of the bridge. On this side it's dry, and back here there's the rain curtain. See right there? There you go. So that's something that's pretty common this time of year. All right, now if we look over here behind my shoulder, you can see a little sunshine, but you can also see some rain that's dropping from that cloud. Again, very low layer of clouds. Now we're going to see this kind of hit and miss style of rain for days and days, I think, at least this first week of June. A lot of people say they need the rain. Others probably could do without it. So we're going to head back on inside and we're going to check out what the weather models have to say about this entire situation. Okay, so that storm, I just want to show you what that looked like also on the radar. Let's check it out. Take a little look at the picture here, and it is kind of interesting. Once again, you see lots of the deep reds that were just north of the Chesapeake and Proctorville area, and the cooler air would have been flowing out around that southern side there. You can see that kind of curved shape around the Proctorville area pushing toward Athalia. So that's kind of cool to see what that actually looked like on the radar, that particular cell that we were just looking at. Part of a larger line here, as you can see on the Doppler, and then there's a big line that extends from central Ohio all the way back down to the western edge of the Ohio River here on the western side of Kentucky. Now that is spiraling its way to the north and to the east. There's basically an area of low pressure out there to the west. There's a surface high over southwest Pennsylvania. A little difficult to see this, but there's also some upper level low pressure. So southwest flow is pretty much the name of the game. Let's check out our weather model, starting with the NAM model, looking at Tuesday. And again, we see rain coming along that front, that cold front. That's the rain that's out there in Indiana. That's the rain that's working its way across Ohio. That'll be here and create some rain the first half to 3/4 of Tuesday, actually dying down after that. Some dry conditions back to the west. We move out to the NAM model Wednesday afternoon, and we're dry, we're hot, and we're kind of wedged in between rain to the north, again in Indiana, and rain to the south in southwest Virginia and Tennessee. But most of us will be dry and hot. Thursday, again, now we see some stronger storms forming in Indiana. We do see some plain old rain in our neighborhood in West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio. Now this is where things begin to fall apart a little bit. This is where we have some model disagreement. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Okay, then. All right, well, so the models are saying the GFS actually is trying to push the rain through as we check out Friday. And by Friday afternoon, the GFS has everything basically dry, maybe a little shower in southeast Kentucky, southern West Virginia, but drying out pretty quickly. That's Friday in the afternoon. We check out the European model. Not so fast, my friend. It still has a good bubble of rain centered right on the tri-state through the Kanawha Valley. And then we also see on the Canadian model, yeah, that's a nice big bullseye of rain right over Huntington, Charleston, through Logan. So the best thing to do would be to compromise at this point and say that there would be a chance of a shower at least through Friday afternoon, knowing that 2 of those 3 models are calling for that. Looking at how much rain we think we could see, again, we're talking about something up to 1 inch, maybe a little bit more than that. And this is a 5-day total from Monday night through Saturday night. Much, much more up along the Great Lakes area, as you can see. So what about our forecast then at the end of the day? Temperatures will be in the low 80s on Tuesday, calling for a pretty good shot of rain at least for a while, and then drying out. Wednesday should be dry and hot. Boy, look at that, 90 degrees, and then we're back into the rain again, especially the second half of Thursday, first half of Friday will stay in the 80s. Saturday, a new front comes through, and then that's when the weather models begin to fall apart again, getting into disagreements all over again. We'll leave that one for another day. In the meantime, keep your umbrella handy, just keep it at arm's length, and be ready to find the air conditioning too as we enter the new month of June here in the Weather Blender blog.